Hello everyone, today we'll talk about minerals.
Minerals are divided into three groups. One is macro mineral, and two is micro mineral, and lastly is ultra trace minerals. Macro minerals, we need them in large amount daily. Micro minerals need it only in small amount but still essential. And lastly, ultra trace minerals is needed in tiny amounts like silicon and vanadium and tin, and lastly, etc.
Next is the calcium. The most abundant minerals in our body is the calcium. It makes up around 2% of our weight, and the 99% is stored in bones and teeth to keep them hard and strong. Next is magnesium.
Kasama nito sa pagpapalakas ng buto, mas kilala sa paggawa ng energy at sa pagkontrol sa masa at puso. Kapag kulang ng magnesium, pwedeng manginig at magkaroon ng problem sa tibok ng puso. Ang mga pagkain mataas ng magnesium is whole grains, nuts, leafy greens, supplements.
And next is the sodium. Sodium is mostly stayed outside our cells. Ang trabaho ni sodium po is to keep water balance and the blood pressure normal. We get it mostly from salt and processed food. Too little cause cramps and dehydration. Pero kung sobra-sobra naman is pwedeng tumaas ang ating blood pressure at pwede pong magkaroon ng problema sa kidney foods. And the next is potassium.
Lives inside our cells. It works opposite sodium. It relaxes muscles, keeps our heartbeat steady. Kung mababa ang potassium, it makes us weak. Pero kapag too much naman, it can be dangerous for the heart, especially if kidneys aren't working. Pero kaya dapat balance lang.
Ang mga pagkain po na matataas sa magnesium na pwedeng makatulong sa atin is gaya po ng fruits, vegetable, banana, and the potatoes. Next is the phosphorus in the circular anion.
Works together with calcium 85%. It is bones and teeth. It also helps store energy and keeps our body balanced. They always work as a pair for good bone health. Sources is dairy, meat, fish, nuts, and grains.
Next is the sulfur, chlorine, and the iron. Sulfur keeps our hair, skin, and nails strong and helps our liver detoxify. Next is the iron. Iron is a super important. It carries oxygen in our blood to our organs. We have two types. First is the hemi-iron from meat, which is easy to absorb, and the non-hemi from plants, which we use help to absorb. Vitamin C help us take in more iron, while coffee, tea, and too much fiber block it. So diet planning, we pair iron-rich foods with fruits and vegetables, high in vitamin C for better result. Kapag kulang tayo sa iron, is pwede pong magka-iron deficiency anemia, fatigue, dizziness, and lost appetite.
Copper helps absorb and use iron, protects nerve and carries, makes skin and hair pigments. Sources liver, oyster, nuts, and mushrooms. Too much sulfates will cause diseases, toxic, build-up, and liver.
Next is iodine. Iodine is needed by our thyroid gland. It controls how fast our body was energy. Kung kulang ka ng iodine, is pwedeng magkaroon ng glitter or pamaba ka sa egg. At sa mga buntis, it can affect the baby growth and brain development. That's why using iodized salt is important. Source is iodized salt, seafoods, and seaweed. Next is manganese.
It's a healthy mineral. It activates enzymes that break down carbs and fast energy and fats for energy, and helps store vitamins B1. We get it mostly from plants and foods, and vitamin C is not common in humans. Next is cobalt. It is a special because it's a train building block of vitamin B12. Without it, our body could make B12, which leads to anemia. Too much, however, can harm our body and bone marrow.
Next is zinc. Zinc is very important. It works in hundreds of chemical reactions. It helps us grow, heals wounds, and keep our taste and smell normal, and support our immune system. Kung kulang sa zinc, lalo na sa mga bata, is mahirap ang paglaki at pwede rin mawala ang kanilang panlasa at maaari silang sumuka. So balance is the key.
Next is molybdenum. It is needed only in a very small amount. It is help our body neutralize harmful toxins and process proteins properly. We need to get it from legumes and meat. And vitamin C is rare but affect our brain and energy levels. Vitamin C is a rare but causes confusion and fatigue found in fish, meat, and meat.
Next is fluoride. Fluoride is well known for dental health. It is strength tooth enamel to stop cavities and also makes a bones denser or stronger. We get it from water, seafood, and toothpaste, but too much fluoride is also bad. It can stain teeth or make bones overly hard. That's why following the recommendation daily amount. Daily amount is important for safety and health. Fluoride water, seafoods, and tea, and toothpaste. Next is selenium. Selenium is act as an antidioxide. Kasama ito ni vitamin E para protektahan ang cells natin from damage. Kapag kulang kasi tayo ng selenium, is nakakaramdam tayo ng pananakit ng kalamnan o panghihina. We get it from organ meats and dairy.
Next is chromium. It's a very helpful for blood sugar control. It makes insulin work more efficiently, so it is important for energy and metabolism.
Next is vanadium. Vanadium is supports strong bones and teeth, similar to fluorides, and helps resist tooth decay.
Found in whole grains, seafoods, and mushrooms.
That's our part. Thank you.